Welcome to another edition of the SSC TV3 News. We are more than news. We have been televising news programs, events, and archives that are the lifeblood of the St. John community for more than 40 years. And at the present time, we have 332 subscribers and 643 videos on YouTube. Today is Friday, the 13th of September, 2019. And I'm Jim Lake, your host, and these are the features that will be on our show today. First, the Sunflower Bus. And second, Learn It in St. John. We televise this program live at 11:30 a.m. on Tuesdays and Fridays and upload it to YouTube right after the show. If you cannot watch us live, you can still watch the show at your convenience at ssctv3.org. Please share our news features and programming on your social media. That will help us to grow and enable us to serve you better. We also welcome press releases. Just bring them to the studio or send them to ssctv3@gmail.com. If you would like to be a sponsor of our news or governmental telecasts, come by the studio and we will set you up. Your advertisement will run on the governmental telecast, the TV3 News, and the TV3 Bulletin Board. Here now are some of our sponsors. Please let them know that you appreciate their support of our local news. Well, here we are with our weather report for the next week. And we are going to find out that we're going to get a little warmer for a few days before we come back to the kind of weather that we expect in this month. Anyway, on Saturday, partly cloudy, 90 the high, 69 the low. On Sunday, sunny. 94 the high, 68 the low. On Monday, partly cloudy, 91 the high, 71 the low. And on Wednesday, 92 the high and 71 the low. Then we begin to cool off a little bit, and on Wednesday, sunny, 90 the high, 67 the low. Thursday, thunderstorms, and Friday both thunderstorms. 86 on Thursday, 64 the low. And on Friday, 80 the high and 62 the low, and we'll probably get some rain out of those thunderstorms. Now we go to the Senior Fellowship meals for the week. And on Monday, we're having beef stroganoff with noodles. On Tuesday, roast turkey and gravy and cardinal salad. On Wednesday, salmon patties and creamed potatoes. On Thursday, baked ham roast and stewed tomatoes. And on Friday, chicken strips and green beans. And then we do have a several birthdays this week and an anniversary. On Monday, happy birthday to Alexis Law. On Wednesday, happy birthday to Ryan Points. And on Thursday, several things. Happy birthday, Sharon Chrisman. Happy birthday, Suzanne Hildebrand. And happy anniversary, Barbara and Larry Weimer. And then on Friday, happy birthday, Randall Tucker. Now we move on to some school announcements. Tigertown Pizza is needing a new store manager, business management supervisor, and/or restaurant experience is preferred. But Tigertown Pizza is willing to train someone. Email your resume, and this is a long thing. It's ttownpizza@gmail.com, or request an application at the store. I would suggest doing that. Get the application at the store. City announcements now. If you have unopened bags of dog food that you're willing to donate to our pound, please drop them off at the city office. A friendly reminder from the city, there is an ordinance about the accumulation of unwanted items and rubbish that states it shall be unlawful for any person to allow to exist on any residential, commercial, or industrial premises conditions which are injurious to the health, safety, or general welfare of the residents of the community. Persons in violation will have 15 days from the date of mailing the request to request a hearing before the governing body act on the matter. Failure to alleviate or request a hearing may result in prosecution with cost assessed against property. A fine of not less than $50 or more than $100 plus court costs shall be assessed to any person found to be in violation. For detailed information, go to stjohnkansas.com and click the link City Code, click Chapter 8, click Article 2, and finally click Session 8-201. The St. John Police Department is looking for an officer, one full-time and one part-time. For more information, go to kpoa.org/jobs/7768742 or come to the city office. And again, I think I would suggest coming to the city office. Around the square announcements now. Be watching for the next big celebration. You can stay informed by going to Facebook and viewing the page called Around the Square. There was only one person in attendance for the Sunflower Bus meeting. For those of you who could not attend, here now is the presentation.
St. John and Stafford will have public transportation in October. A presentation explaining this service was given Thursday evening in the basement of the Ida Long Goodman Library.
Let's just talk about the expanded service. Do you know much about Sunflower Diversified Services?
Not a lot, but I'm aware of it.
Yeah, well, it's kind of interesting. I was born and raised in Great Bend, and until I started working for them, I didn't know a lot, which is really sad on my part, but it's an incredible service. Been around for 52 years. It started with 9 couples that were blessed with children that had special needs, intellectual needs. And back then in the late 50s, the deal was that a lot of those children would be institutionalized. And those 9 parents or 9 couples said, that's not going to happen with our kids. We're going to create a program and a curriculum to help our kids develop as much as possible and experience as much independence as possible. So that's just an incredible story. Well, we've got 14 buses, and we serve 5 counties: Stafford, Rice, Rush, Barton, and Pawnee. And so last year we had some residents in Stafford County that asked about, is there any way that your service could be extended to folks in our town, Stafford, St. John, Maxville, whatever the case may be, but it didn't come through at 6 a.m. because right now the buses that serve those 5 counties, they usually come in at 6 a.m. in the morning and then come back about 4 p.m. So that doesn't really align with most people's schedule. So we went to the state, the Kansas Department of Transportation, and they gave us permission to do a special route, what they call an expanded route. Every Thursday, we'll be stopping into Stafford at 9:30 a.m. Then we'll come directly over here, pick people up at 10 a.m. and then take them to Great Bend. And to ride between here and Great Bend, it's only $2. And then every time you want to go somewhere else in Great Bend, it's $2 every time you get on the bus. So if you have 3 stops for $6, you get on that bus and then you come back home. And that's pretty inexpensive transportation. It really is. And so that's going to happen every Thursday, starting the first Thursday in October, which is that the 10th? Is that right? That's not right. I need to look at this. Yeah, that's actually Thursday, October 3rd will be the first Thursday. So on the little coin purses that I handed out is the phone number that you call to get scheduled for a ride. And then everybody needs to meet here at the library, and this is where we'll pick everybody up at 10 a.m. here in St. John, and then we'll deliver them back to the library when we come back in the afternoon. So we'll be leaving Great Bend at 3:30 in the afternoon and bringing you back. So you'll get back here, what, 4:15.
So they'd have to find a ride down here.
That's correct. You need to come to here. Yep. So they get here and we'll take them to Great Bend and then run them around Great Bend. So if they want to make a stop at Dr. Hildebrand's office for a checkup, and then they leave there and they want to go to get a prescription or just go out and have a cup of coffee, they call this phone number. We'll come by, pick them up, take them wherever they want to go there in Great Bend. And then at 3:30 is when we'll gather everybody up and bring them back to St. John. So, so some of the questions that came up over at Stafford was, will you come to town even though there are no reservations? No, we won't. And that's why people that want rides for that Thursday need to call by the end of business day on Wednesday. That's the latest. 5, 6 o'clock p.m.
Okay.
Give us a call and say, hey, I'm going to catch a ride tomorrow, Thursday, out of St. John or out of Stafford, whatever town you might be residing in. And then the question also was, well, okay, what if you just have one reservation? We're coming. So if it's just one person needs a ride, we're coming. But if it's 0, we probably won't spend the money. Since 80% of the cost of this program is funded with state dollars, Kansas Department of Transportation, we're going to be good stewards of those tax dollars. So if there's 0, we're not going to make a trip down here if there's no reservations. But we will if there's only one. And then some of the other questions too that took place over at Stafford was, is this going to be permanent? As long as there's a need, it's going to be permanent. And even if that's just one ride every Thursday, every week, and even if we have a couple of weeks that there's no riders, we're still going to be very committed to this. And we've gotten also, because 80% of this cost is provided by the state of Kansas, and then our firm is paying part of the 20%. The Stafford County is paying for part of the 20%. Stafford, Kansas is, Great Bend is, and Barton. So between Great Bend, Barton County, Sunflower, Stafford County, and Stafford, Kansas, those 5 organizations, we're all splitting the cost of that 20% that's remaining to pay for this. Because of course we all know it costs more than $2 to actually hire a person, pay insurance, and then provide that transportation. So I think it's really cool that the 2 counties are working together, and then the entities and the cities are all working together as a team to provide this service. So very excited about that, really are.
Now from some county announcements. Stafford County Economic Development sponsors an annual photography contest for images that will be used as promotional material on its website. A $25 prize will be given to the winner in each of 3 categories, which are people, places, and commerce. An unlimited amount of honorable mention winners will receive a $5 prize for each entry that they make. Call 620-549-3527 for more information. The Stafford County Sheriff's Office is taking applications for a full-time and a part-time dispatcher. Applicants must have a high school diploma or a GED. Applications may be obtained at the Stafford County Sheriff's Office at 209 North Broadway in St. John, or by calling 620-549-3247. Applications will be accepted until the position is filled. Stafford County is an equal opportunity employer. The Stafford County Senior Dinner will be Saturday, September 28th at 6 p.m. at the Hudson Community Hall. The meal will be catered. A free will offering will be welcomed. RSVP to your local senior center by Wednesday, September 25th. Here now are more of our sponsors. Please let them know that you appreciate their support of our local news. Now for some public service announcements. The Fall Pop-Up Market will be tomorrow, Saturday, September 14th, from 10 o'clock in the morning to 2 p.m. in the afternoon at the Stafford County Annex. There will be a direct sales vendors, great food, and a bake sale, and also a raffle. The proceeds will go to the Stafford County Circles and Stafford County 4-H. For more information, contact Marlena Hundley and Jeanette Hildebrand. There are 3 council seatings for the city up for election this year: Jim Duran, Ryan Christie, and Marshall Sanders. Those running are Kyle Bunker, Ryan Christie, Misty Newell, Marshall Sanders, and Dawn Siebert. There also are 4 school board positions up for election this year: Derek Foote, Chad Fisher, Darren Brummer, and Debbie Waddle. Those running are Derek Foote, Raymond Long, Darren Brummer, and Debbie Waddle. TV3 will run political advertising and host interviews on location or in our studio to help you get your message out. The TV3 bulletin board, which runs 24/7, is also available for your message. Stop by the station at 110 East 3rd Street in St. John, or call 620-549-6351, or send us an email at ssctv, gmail.com. Keeping up with the world of computers and the internet is a daily challenge. The following is a unique solution.
From stone knives and bearskins to lasers and polyester, tools and technology continue to advance. With computers getting smaller and faster, and even driving cars, it is sometimes hard to keep up. But a vehicle full of help came to St. John Thursday.
So as you work on that, I'll tell you the story of the mobile lab. So it is Goodwill Industries of Kansas. We're headquartered out of Wichita. We operate about, I think, 18 thrift stores now across the state. And that's primarily what people are familiar with, right? Our retail operations. But we do have a mission. It's to provide opportunities to folks seeking productive lives, individuals with disabilities or other barriers to employment. So this mission service addresses a lack of digital skills. Now, I know everyone here has taken the diagnostic, so I know you have digital skills, but we're all about upskilling folks too. So anyway, a couple of years ago, Google recognized this digital divide, this digital gap in communities, and so they set out and put out a grant and allowed Goodwill International to take this money and give it to their Goodwill operations across the country. So we applied for the grant, and my director had the bright idea to address the issues in Kansas by putting it on wheels. So we're kind of one of a kind in Goodwill right now. And that's because Kansas is a big state, right? And we have sparsely populated areas, and so we need to get out and get to those communities. So we got everybody taken care of.
Please help our channel better serve you with quality and informative programming. We have a lot of good stuff happening in our area, and our goal is to bring these activities to those who cannot attend. If you have items that need to be announced on TV3, or you have an event that you would benefit from video coverage, we would like to hear from you. Please contact us by coming by the station or by emailing ssctv3@gmail.com or by calling 620-253-0037. Give us a little notice and we'll be there. There are events that have been missed for lack of notice, so please don't hesitate to contact us about events that you would like to see televised. Join us again next Tuesday at 11:30 a.m. for another edition of TV3 News. Keep us informed, and we will keep you informed. And thank you for watching.